Hey guys, I don't know if you can hear my cat purring, but he is purring really loud. But today is my first junk journaling video, and I firstly want to start off with some supplies that I use in my kind of day-to-day journaling, like these washi tapes. Honestly, okay, low-key, I don't even really use them. And I also don't really use pictures in my junk journaling, but I did take these on my film camera, and of course, I had to include them in my spreads. I also use these cardstock sheets. These plaid ones are so cute. I actually wanted to use this one, the yellow and green one, because I thought that kind of fit like Zion, but I actually did not end up using it. And then I also get the plain colored ones. I feel like they're really good for backgrounds. I also as well have stamps. And oh my gosh guys, look at my cat one. That is so cute. I love her. I have actually yet to use her, but trust, I will be using her very soon. And I even have white ink, but low-key it doesn't show up that well, so be mindful. And here I'm just showing my recent spreads. Okay, we don't look at that one. Okay, that one I had a vision. Obviously I did not execute it well. But this one, she is a beauty. I absolutely love the spread that I did. It is my best yet. I've only really been junk journaling for a couple months now, and I don't really have a lot of spreads, but I just kind of wanted to show you. Okay, the Wingstop one too. Okay, and this one too. Low-key kind of good, but I'm still kind of learning. But yeah, as you can see, okay, we don't talk about that one either, okay? And then this one was my beginning, and I forgot that I don't have number stamps, and it was supposed to be in my 20s, but I obviously did not. Yeah. Here I'm organizing all my junk that I collected from my flight. So boarding pass, luggage tag, anything from Las Vegas, like these receipts, the Las Vegas postcards. And yeah, I use rubber cement for thick cardstock, and I use the other two glues for thinner loose paper. And I highly recommend the rubber cement. I was really trying to decide what all junk I wanted to add, because as you can see, I had a lot of stuff that I wanted to incorporate in my first spread. But I absolutely knew I wanted to use at least one of the Las Vegas postcards. I kind of wanted to incorporate my receipt from the airport, luggage tag for sure, and boarding pass. And then I remembered that I had this Zion National Park kind of map that had all the trails that I thought I could maybe incorporate, the Utah State. So this is me trying to get the hard-ass staples that are in the book, and I had to use my scissors. I did really want to try and incorporate this map with all the trails that we got on Zion, but then I saw this in the map, and I was like, okay, I'll just use it as a background. So that's what I did. And I'm so sorry that I did not record me trying to figure out my spread, organizing the materials, stuff like that. I was taking so long that I ended up just stopped recording. And so this is basically what I got. I did the mountains I got from the map in the background with some stickers, a little passage that talks about the Zion National Day hikes, and I added my boarding pass and my Las Vegas luggage tag. Also, I was watching The Office while doing this, so that's why you see some flashes and stuff on my computer. But I don't hate the way that this turned out. I feel like it could have used some pizzazz. I don't know really. I just feel like I had so much material I wanted to try and use that I was just so overwhelmed, so I just kind of ended up going a little bit basic. But I mean, overall as a spread, it's not bad. I really want to go for a Las Vegas to Utah type of spread, I guess. That's why I really wanted to incorporate the Las Vegas postcard along with my boarding pass and luggage tag. And then on the other side, I have everything Utah, like the Zion background, little passage about the day hikes, the stickers. And yeah, overall, I really do like this spread. But I was like, it's still missing something. So this is where it kind of took a turn. I started to draw an airplane, but an airplane from my head, and then I hated it, so I was like, let me erase, but then it left these smudges, so I was like, okay, fuck, I'm just gonna have to go for it. So I look up what airplane looks like, because I am just not one of those people who can draw off the top of their head. I have to have a reference picture. So yeah, I ended up looking at one picture and I was trying to draw, but for some reason, after now I'm looking at this, it's kind of given shark. And then I tried going back in and using a marker, and I just somehow made it look more like a shark. So pretend it's the airplane. I mean, it's supposed to be an airplane, and just ignore the fact that it might look like a shark. But I kind of just go for it. I add the little travel dots, and I guess I was just really scared for this part because I kind of needed some support. Needed to work myself up for it because I really didn't know where I was going. But I just ended up doing like the little pen thingy. I don't know what to call it, the location thing. But I just did not like it. So just don't look at it. Pretend it's not there. I feel like it kind of does add a little bit, but I just overall did not. I don't know. I can't tell if I ruined it or added to it, but it's not a bad spread. But for this next one, I really wanted to add in a photo from my film camera, so that's what I did. I chose this one, which is at the Zion Lodge. I thought it was a cute one, and I was just kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do for this spread. I wanted to focus more on just Zion and not really like Las Vegas or anything like that. Just, Zion National Park, the hikes, the passport stickers, like I said, the photo, especially this map with all the trails. I really, really wanted to use that, and I did. But guys, look how long that piece of paper is. And then I wanted to use the Zion shuttle schedule, and then this little thing that had like the Zion National Park, but I literally could not figure out a good spread for this. Like, I just had so many things I want to use. Again, like, I think I'm just gonna have to make like multiple spreads in my junk journal to really use up all the material that I got over the trip. As you can see, I'm still very much struggling at this point. I feel like I was just like getting so overwhelmed, which I was, because I just wanted to use like so many things. I think that was my problem with this spread and the last spread, is that I was trying to use too many things. And in my last spread, I just went basic, which is fine. A good basic spread, as long as I was, using the materials I wanted to in the spread, it's going to be fine. But I could not, for the life of me, figure out with the shapes of the material I was using, like what it was, like how it was going to look good. And then I even tried to do like this little flippy thing where like, I add the picture over the Zion shuttle, and then I tried to use the background, and it was just not going good, guys. And this green was like putrid. It kind of reminded me of like vomit. And then I was trying to look in the map to see, maybe I could use that, or, maybe I can use something else. But all I did was cut out a few pieces, like this visual of the rock layers, which I thought was really cool. And, just trying to figure out like where to place everything. But I'm sure y'all can like agree with me that sometimes maybe we put a little too much pressure on ourselves when it comes to junk journaling or journaling in general. I know I often find myself trying to make it look aesthetic, make it look pleasing, and I feel like that's what I was really doing here. I was really trying to make this spread and the last spread aesthetic as well. And I just maybe feel like my pieces weren't as aesthetic, and that's okay. I feel like I had to really remind myself that, this is all in good fun. Like, this is for my creative outlet. This is for me to put pieces together, put memories back together, use pieces of junk, I guess you could consider it junk, like junk journaling, together and make it, into this fun, creative, meaningful activity that we're doing. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes we need a reminder that, junk journaling is more for creativity, more for putting things together. I mean, hey, if you like it for the aesthetic reasons, that's totally fine. I just feel like I always put pressure on myself to do that when I started doing this to, make use of the junk. But also, I do find myself buying things for my junk journal, like, certain patches, certain stickers. I'll kind of go out of my way to buy things for it. And it's okay. Like, there's no rules. Like, don't pressure yourself into thinking that there are these certain rules that you have to follow. I mean, like, when I first started, I ended up spending like over $100 in, you know, supplies, when really you don't even need that. Like, I don't even really use the washi tape that I showed in the beginning. I bought like these like Hobby Lobby like journaling scrap thingies that I don't even use, and honestly the only things I really use are the stamps and the like glue and stuff like that. But I don't know, I think in the end I found my way, and I kind of liked the way this turned out. I ended up just ditching the whole Zion shuttle schedule and just sticking with, you know, the picture, the map of the trails, the Zion National Park receipt that we got. And yeah, I again just feel like this could have used more, but it's okay. I forgot to add in that fortune cookie that we got from when we went to the Chinese bamboo restaurant at Zion. If you are staying in Springdale, I mentioned this in my last video, but that Chinese restaurant was so good. Like, I loved it. But I couldn't decide if I wanted to use the patch or that sticker that said respect your mother, but I ultimately just ended up using the patch because I thought it kind of tied in, you know, the green together. And I love using patches in my junk journaling. I used it for the Camp Finfo one as well. I got a patch there, and I don't know, I just feel like it does add like a little 3D element. And then I was just trying to figure out a place to put this last passport sticker. As you can see, I was like really trying to figure out where to put it, but I was like, you know what, just put it somewhere. So I just ended up putting it there. And I wanted to use my stamps to stamp the dates, but I forgot again that I don't have number stamps, and I really need to get it. So I ended up just writing it, and I kind of hated the way that looked, so I'm going to cover it up. And yeah, this is the final spread. I don't know. I like it. I just don't think I'm super happy with it. But it's okay because I had fun making it, and that's all that really matters. And I loved kind of reliving the memories of Zion. And yeah, thank you so much for watching my first junk journaling video. I will see you when I see you.